Hello there. So, those that don't know me, my name is Nikki Turner. I am a holistic life coach, mentor, priestess, whatever label you want to put on. But basically, what I do is I help others become aware of their true nature, and also share what is this whole being a human being and living thing all about. So I share my philosophies to life, to living, and today I am sharing my philosophy understanding to why I believe that this whole having a positive mental attitude is actually quite harmful and can be quite harmful because, first of all, what it does, it means that any time that we are having a feeling, that we are going into judgment of it right away. Is this good or bad? Is this positive or negative? And we tend to think that positive feelings are love and happiness, excitement and joy, and negative feelings can be things like sadness, depressed, anger, all of these things. And as soon as we start to place a judgment upon our feelings, we then go into that thinking that we are right or wrong. And secondly, to have a positive mental attitude, and positive thinking, and this whole wave of positivity that seems to be inflicting so many self-development movements at the moment, is it's asking you to only have positive thoughts or only connect with positive thoughts. Now, we can have up to 45,000 thoughts a day. Some say between 45 and 70,000 thoughts a day. To be honest, I don't really know. All I know is that we have a shed load of thoughts a day. There are a lot of thinking that happens in our day-to-day life. Now, if you were to ensure that all your thoughts were positive, that would be more than a full-time job. It can end up you feeling completely exhausted, having to change thoughts to positive thoughts, have to be aware of all your thoughts as much as you can, then reprimand yourself for having any perceived negative thoughts. It just goes on, and it's just so much hard work that I believe is completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Because all our thoughts are nothing other than thought. And the feelings that we have are the compass that shows us what our thinking and our thoughts are. So if you're feeling anger, you will have had angry thoughts, because our thoughts create our feelings. Nothing outside ourselves create how we feel. And I'm going to say that again. I teach this in the Gaia Code, and I have been teaching it for a while now. Nothing outside ourselves create our feelings. So if your partner has been doing something that you have decided makes you feel angry, or getting really on your nerves, it's not him doing anything to you. It is the thoughts that you are creating around the situation that you are in at that moment. It is your thinking that is creating your feelings. So when you recognise that, you know that our natural settings are of well-being, of love, of happiness, of optimum health. That is how our natural state is. Our spirit and soul self know this to be true. We are totally okay. We are here to experience life. We are completely well. All of these things. And the only way we can when we start to see problems or agitation or all these things that we experience, is when our thinking creates that. That is why two people they have the exact same experience, and one person has absolutely loved that experience and another person has hated the experience, because it's not the experience that is making them feel anything. It is their thinking around their experience that is showing them what their feelings are. It's their thoughts in the experience that is creating feeling. So when we try to only feel positivity or only feel negativity, then we are recognizing that that's an outside in philosophy, that something is making you feel that way that you have control over, where really it is your thinking that comes up around it. And once you start to know that, once you know that this thinking, this feeling doesn't mean anything to your well-being, nothing at all, you're still well, you're still fine, even if you have thinking and feeling that shows you otherwise, it becomes that little bit easier to let it go. It just starts to fall away. So what you can start to see is that your feelings are amazing, because they are a compass to show you where your thoughts are, what direction you're moving in. And sometimes we continue in that direction, and sometimes we recognise that and go, actually, wait a minute, let's start another thinking, let's play with another thinking. And that is the beauty of the Gaia Code. It's the beauty of this understanding that there is nothing wrong with any of your feelings. As soon as we start to label them good or bad or positive or negative, we're coming away from what they're actually here for, because you are not going to be able to stop perceived negative feelings. It's why some people can come do a course or a workshop or go away on holiday or a retreat and feel amazing, and then they learn different practices, and then they can come home and carry on with the practice, and they say, I've lost a feeling. Oh, I need to go and retreat again. No, that's not the case. Your feelings are just surrounded by your thoughts. It may well be when you were on the retreat, your thoughts were, oh, this is relaxing, this is great, this is what I want to be doing, this feels like I'm aligned with my spirit, all these things. And when you come home, your thinking might be, oh, I'm back to the stress, I'm back to my job, I never get peace. It's the thinking that creates the feeling. It is the thinking that creates your experience. I know that I've been on retreats and workshops and plenty of other people who have gone, and my thinking's been, oh, this is horrendous, this is not what I expected, this is not what I want to do, oh, I'm feeling more tense now than I did before. It had nothing to do with the retreat or the workshop, it was my thinking around it. So, positive mental attitude, how are we going to do that? How is that going to work? It's a lot simpler. Recognise that your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings are a blessing because they show you where your thoughts are. And it's our thoughts that are focused, engaged, and action that become our reality. So just take a little minute to allow that to sink in, to see where it lands. You might have questions about it. You might have a sense of knowing, oh, that's my truth, I understand that. You might hear this. And even with hearing this, it's not me that's making you feel agitated by it or total understanding by it or anything. It's not my voice that's making you feel anything. It's your thoughts around the experience of listening to this, listening to the words that I'm saying. Your experience, your thoughts, your feelings. So next time you feel anxious or depressed or sad or angry or happy or excited or joyful, take a moment just to give it a bit of gratitude, to thank your feelings compass for showing you where your thoughts are. And that, in my experience, helps us move through life with a bit more ease. Rather than trying to not have feelings of anger, upset, these deemed negative feelings. Because all you're doing is suppressing what is natural. It's a bit like having a compass that only shows north and east. It is a bit like only seeing two colours of a rainbow. Our feelings and emotions are the full rainbow. It is the technicolor of life. It is the full compass. It's the opportunity to experience life in all directions. In its fullness. And we can go west, which to you might look like depression, or we can go east, which might be joy. Whatever. I mean, it's not west is depression, east is joy. It can be anything. But we're open to all directions. We're open to a technicolor experience. We're open to the full spectrum of the rainbow, of feelings, of emotions, of experiencing through feelings and emotions. It's the feelings and emotions that give us the experience. But it all comes from our thought. Thought is the creative essence. It is our blessing as human beings that our thoughts create this reality. And it's not about controlling our thoughts or controlling our feelings. It's about recognizing them, allowing ourselves to experience them. They're not a fixed destination. If you are feeling depressed, it doesn't mean you're stuck in that destination forever. You don't see the colour orange forever. Yes, sometimes if you've got orange right up to your eyes, you only see orange for a bit, but when you start to move away, you see all different colours in front of you. Or you can be going in that west direction. And then you can just shift. You can just start moving in a different direction. A natural flow. Another analogy is the seasons. We don't live winter forever. Winter is a season. You don't do anything. You don't say, right, okay, now we try to load summer. It doesn't happen that way. It'll naturally move. It'll naturally happen. The same way as our thoughts will naturally create our feelings, which are creating our experiences. Any questions that you may have? Any bits of insights that you'd like to share? If you would like to know more about the Gaia codes and how you can apply this understanding and allow it to help you move through life with ease, get in touch with me. I'll be doing workshops online, workshops in your local area. I'm happy to talk to you about certain things as well. So that is a little bit of insight about being grateful for our feelings and the compass of feelings that we have, the spectrum of feelings that we have. And actually, there's no positive or negative in there. There's all of it. Hoping that has helped in some way. And I will chat to you all soon. Take care. Bye.